Yes, greetings. My name is Peter Uhuru. Um, I'm doing Bachelor of Education in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I'm fourth year, and this is my presentation on one of the key innovations that I have done in my field. Yeah, I can also do my abstract in Kiswahili. Kwa majina ni Peter Mutinda Uhuru, mzaliwa wa Kitui County, mwaka wa 1200 na miaka 23, and I can also do my abstract in my local language, that is Kikamba. Kwa masito naitwa Mutinda Uhuru Peter, na numetengalisa Kitui na nithi tengika kosi ya electrical engineering myake na ine ni vaku present kana kunengana ukuni kilyurani nekie nithi tengika yulwa kosi ino myake esu ina. So I will go straight to my innovation that I have done in my field of electrical engineering. Having come from Kitui County, Kitui County is one of the counties that water is a very scarce resource. Yeah, water is very limited. To get water, you have to walk a long distance. Like I was born there. I've been living there as from my childhood until I finished my standard 8. And I used to undertake this fetching of water, and we used to walk very many kilometers. It's not a short distance to get to where the fetching points of water are. So my project, or rather my innovation, was influenced by this factor that as long as much as there is little water in our area, you still find that there is a lot of wastage. Some people do not use water very well. So I decided to come up with a project, or rather an innovation, to reduce water wastage. Because yes, you can find out that the water that is in our area is little, but if the water is managed well and it is used very well with limits and without wastage, that is, it can still work out. It can still fit the things that the people of the area can do, like farming, giving out the water to animals, and doing home chores like cooking, laundry, and many others. So my project, or rather my innovation, was a smart water system in student hostels that reduces water wastage by checking whether there is water leakages or there is any unattended taps in those water hostels. My project, it was a very simple project and very economical, since the resources that I had, they were limited, but I still managed to come up with that project with the available resources. The main objectives in my project, that is my innovation, was to limit the water wastage in the water pipes that have been left unattended, and secondly, to check if there is any water leakages in the water pipes and action be taken to reduce that water wastage, or yeah, that water wastage. Um, some of the components that we used are like sensors, GSM module. Um, of course, there must be resistors, capacitors, um, a mobile application app that is used to, that is where if there is any water wastage, the notifications are sent to the right people so that they can come and attend to the unattended taps or leaking pipes. So I can go through the project. I can give out a comprehensive analysis of how it works. So first, the system, of course, the system is started first, and then it is initialized. The GSM modules, the sensors, they are all initialized. To initialize, that is to start them. They are powered using a microcontroller. After after they are initialized, the system comes into a decision. There is a decision box that is to be made. Is water flowing fast? The system checks if the water is flowing. If the water is flowing through the pipes, if if the system finds out that the water is flowing, it comes to another decision to check whether is there any person around the tap, because there can be, the water can be flowing, but it can be someone who is fetching water in the student hostel so that he or she can maybe do laundry or showering. So the system checks, is there a person around the taps? If there is a person around the tap, the system opens a valve. The valve is just next to the tank. So the valve is opened and the water starts continuous flowing, that is. And there is also a notification that is sent to the personnel in charge, that is to the microcontroller, indicating a green LED. A green LED symbolizes that water is flowing and there is also a person around the tap. If there is no person around the tap, this is what happens. The, the system first sends a notification through GSM module. A GSM module is an application that is mounted into phones that sends messages in form of SMS to notify the personnel that the water is flowing in the tap and yet there is no person around. And also, green LEDs, sorry, red LEDs are turned on to indicate that there is some water that is flowing unnecessarily. So that means that there is no person around or there is a leakage somewhere in the taps. After sending the message, there is a buzzer that is connected to a system. A buzzer, it's like a siren. So the siren will sound showing that there is water that is flowing in the taps and yet there is no person. So anyone who is around can come to rescue, can come and switch off the tap. Yeah, that is the basics of my innovation that I made. And since since the system is still it is still a new innovation, but still there can be additional components to make it more efficient. So in the future, I'm also trying to include more components to make the system to make the system more user friendly and to automate it completely so that there will be no need for a person to come and switch off the tap if there is water that is flowing unnecessarily. So the system will be automatically shutting the tap, and it can send the notification that there was some leak in water or some unattended tap later. So I'm still in the process of making the system more user friendly. Yeah. So I just hope that this innovation is going to be of great importance to the people of my county, Kitui County, where I come from. Yeah, because the rains in that area, they are scarce. You can just find one long rain season. Even the rain cannot sustain crops. So I'm also trying to come up with more innovations of agricultural projects that are user friendly in arid areas like in my county, Kitui County. And I hope that my projects are going to serve a great importance to the great community of Kitui County. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.